this is basically AI in your Mercedes. Hello guys, welcome to MercBenzKing. This is the all-new generation Mercedes-Benz CLA. And we chose the coupe for today in a beautiful magna exterior color. Such a big step in technology comes with the Mercedes-Benz operating system. This is basically AI in your Mercedes. You can talk to the Mercedes car, it will give you crazy recommendations, just like in ChatGPT.
Restaurant Silo offers stunning views of the harbour. Would you like to check it out?
You can, for example, just point a destination on the road and say you want to drive to that destination, but alongside the road you want to stop at the gas station to buy cigars. It can even buy tickets at the cinema or book your hairdresser's appointment. I have the key with me, and yes, this is a whole new design by Mercedes-Benz. It is very tiny compared to the S-Class key or the current generation C-Class key. I also noticed, guys, there is no more spare key. They got rid of it. It does not open over here on this side, neither on the front, but maybe for a battery you have some open areas. Therefore it is also very light. It kind of looks like an USB stick, but more about that later on in the interior, as we have way more laptop-like features. For example, you just hit the button behind the steering wheel as you would start a laptop. So first, let's have a look at the exterior, because it has a beautiful magna grey color and it looks beautiful, especially in the Copenhagen atmosphere here in Denmark. So I have the key right here. Once you approach the car, usually the door handles will automatically fold out. You will hear this welcoming sound. And just check out the rear, guys. This is the new design CLA, and based on this CLA, 5 more models will arrive. So 2 SUVs, 1 shooting brake, and then of course this one, so 4 in total. We have the Mercedes star patterns back here in the rear lights, but also in the front. And this is the new design language of Mercedes-Benz. We might also see this in the coming S-Class and the new facelift C-Class. Both of them are facelifts. And I also have something exciting to share with you guys, because we want to do something back for the community and to basically create this community atmosphere. And before I share more with you, just let me know in the comment section below, where are you from and what kind of Mercedes do you own? Now let's continue with the CLA, because I already opened the window. You can also press on this very tiny key and hold the unlock button, and then all the windows will open. You do see that the rear window does not open more than this, and it has to do with the interior space, because they significantly increased the practicality and the space in the back seats. But let's keep this one closed and I will show you when I open the door. And yes, you see these are frameless doors. Beautiful. And yes, this is the edition 1, and it is only able to order during the start, and that means you get beautiful golden accents right there. Also the contours around the floor mats and the middle console is in full golden accents. Also golden stitching. So let's close it and we will check out the rear door. It is pretty long. As you can see, the window stops over there, but the door continues. And sitting inside, you notice a lot of space. The floor mats, they are in one part. It continues all the way alongside the floor. So let's close it. So funny to see it half open. This is a coat hanger. Beautiful looking seats, as we know from the smaller Mercedes-Benz family. And there we have a huge screen, basically in 3 parts. So we have the gauges, center screen, and the screen for the passengers. The center console continues all the way to the rear. We have 2 USB-C connectivity slots. Amazing stitching over here with the nuts. Also over there, Burmester surround sound speakers, the beautiful coupe line, which makes this car very attractive. And then we have cup holders with some extra storage over here. Isofix to connect your kids or the seats at least. And let's take it to the driver's side, guys. What I also notice is more Burmester speakers, but especially on the driver's side, guys. So I will get out and you see more speakers right there in a beautiful round shape. To open the frunk, you just have to pull this twice. So let me reveal to you the Mercedes Frunk. And this is amazing. It fits definitely with one carry-on luggage, and that's basically enough in addition to the already existing trunk. So let me close this part, and I already showed you guys that you can open the frunk on the new GLC generation by just pushing on the middle part, but in this CLA it is not there. I also want to share with you the new safety of the CLA, because we have seen the car in half, and I will show you the clip right now. Next to me is the CLA in half, because it has new safety systems, and especially what is noticeable is the new airbag right there in the middle. All the colors indicate different materials, for example the real steel, but also very ultra enforced steel on the top. Let's hop inside. And we notice, of course, the center middle airbag. And this is completely new, guys. This will prevent a head bounce of the passenger with the driver. Very safe. So this is the new design language for the CLA. We have the line that goes all the way to the other side, the multi-beam LEDs, and they have the Mercedes star inside. We also expect this to be in the new S-Class, the new C-Class, but let's now focus first on this generation. Then we have a sloping, like a shark nose for the new CLA, and it is closed, so no air comes through, but for the combustion engine it will be open to cool the engine. So let me press the lock button, and then all the windows will close. And you guys are correct, I can already hear you asking it, what about the panoramic roof? Well, actually, it now has a full glass panoramic roof, but you can't open it. And this is very interesting. So let me close the door. And guys, you see I have plenty of legroom. The seat is in my driving position. And I'm very surprised to the full glass panoramic roof, because my head has plenty of space. I'm just slightly touching the ceiling with my hair, but I do notice that when you have this option with the full glass, you actually have more headspace. Because there's no frame, there's also no frame in the middle, it is completely open. And that's why you notice in the center right here a little bulb. So let's open the trunk, not with the key, but with my foot. I will just approach it, just gently touch with my foot, and then the full trunk opens. My bag is inside, but I do notice that the trunk is very deep. I'm really impressed. You do not have any buttons right here to fold the seat forward. No handles, nothing. I will check in the front. So you do have to just pull this, and then you can manually open. So no more button right here as we are used to. And like this you have plenty of storage space to move around stuff. As most of you guys know, I totally fully crashed my own GLE. So I'm very curious about safety, and I also managed to ask Mercedes-Benz, how do you discharge the battery in case of an accident? Because this is the first thing that firefighters ask for. Where do you disconnect it? And there is a very important thing that Mercedes installed to every Mercedes car, and that is a barcode. So you can just follow me on this side. If you open the fuel cap, or in this case the charging point, you do have a barcode, and then you can read everything about the vehicle, everything that the firefighter or an ambulance person should know. And for this CLA, the disconnection for the battery and to save the firefighters from an electric shock is located right here at the frunk. So these cables right here, the yellow and the green one, you just disconnect them and then no more electricity harms civilians. So this Mercedes store is what the magic does, because it is alive, guys. So let's try it.
Are you in a Christmas mood? You'll have to wait just a little longer there. Do ask me again from the 1st of December.
Okay, thanks. Very funny. But now I want you to navigate me to a restaurant with nice view in Copenhagen.
Restaurant Silo is a great choice for a restaurant with a nice view in Copenhagen. It's a sharp retake on the classic Danish open-faced sandwich, with fresh produce and everything homemade. The restaurant sits atop the building right next to Copenhagen's bustling port, offering one of the city's rare rooftop views. Would you like to go there now?
Yes, please.
I'm planning your route to the destination Restaurant Silo, Helsinkigade 29, Østerbro, København.
But now let's continue, guys, because this is a whole new interface and difficult to operate also for me. Not like your G-Class or the S-Class we currently have. So on the steering wheel, these buttons, you can only control the screen in front of you. It used to be that with the right side you can control the screen in the center, but not anymore, guys. So we see here the volume button to change the volume of radio, but also the voice of the Mercedes. Then the cancel button, the back button, only for this screen. But let me activate the engine. And then I can show you more. We have the back button, the scroll up and down to basically change the center part. And you have the Distronic Plus adjustments over here to keep distance, to make the speed adjust to the speed limit with the button over here. And you can also change the gauges, but now only on this screen. So right here you have settings to change the gauges. But you can also tell Mercedes, like, hey Mercedes,
I'm listening.
I want the navigation screen to face the north.
Displaying map in north up mode.
This is awesome, guys, and this is by the way how men should drive, facing north. But I can also imagine the 3D mode, guys. Just tell me in the comment section below, do you face the north when driving with the navigation, or do you like 3D? Awesome. Then we have the home button over here. You see mobile-like apps, for example team meetings, the newspaper. So the passenger, for example, can play some Angry Birds while the people in the back watch this large screen of MercBenzKing videos with the S-classes. Then you can also check out the settings, for example the Burmester, but also hit the real setting button. And you can change the lights in the interior. Vehicle, you basically have your storage space over here, just like on your mobile phone. Then we see some air vents. This is the button to talk with the Mercedes-Benz. Screen button, dynamic select to change the driving characteristics. But driving we will do later this month. Beautiful center console with cup holders. Very interesting system, guys. And then we have the wireless charging pad for your phone, but also a lot of storage space down here with USB-C connectivity slots. Some storage space with card holder, head-up display that shows the road in front of you. So guys, thanks for watching MercBenzKing. I hope you liked the video with the all-new generation Mercedes CLA, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.